What is up, YouTube? If I talk a little bit quietly, I'm sorry. I have a massive headache. Like the last couple of videos, I don't know why they're not uploading. I've kind of been sick. I've been getting over sickness. I've been sounding a lot better. I've been feeling a bit much better. It's just my head's been hurting. I think it's because the lack of caffeine. I haven't had caffeine in. I had caffeine 2 nights ago. And I've been mostly drinking Sprite. Because trying to get drinking fluids, eating as much as I can, trying to get the majority of my sickness out. Alright, so this video is going to kind of be, again, it's going to be about trucks. I'm going to talk a little bit about my truck. I'm going to talk a little bit about just trucks in general, cars and trucks in general. Kind of going to give you some hints on, I've been watching a lot of reviews on YouTube of Duramaxes. I'm a big diesel fan. I would love to own a Duramax. I've watched a video on a 2001 LB7 crew cab white Duramax that had the 6-speed transmission in it, like the LTZ 6-speed Allison trans, manual 4-wheel drive. Dude, that thing was sexy as fuck. Anyways, let's pack us a lip. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I should be in bed. It's 3:08 in the morning. I have a dentist appointment at 10 a.m. So probably need like 3 hours of sleep. Gonna be very, very tired. I'm not gonna go tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to force myself to go because I already rescheduled once. I know, guys, I packed a tiny dip because I didn't sound it. I packed a, it's kind of a small pinch. Not really feeling big hog leg tonight. Just not in the mood. So, when it comes to buying a used vehicle, whether it's a truck or if it's a car, I'm going to talk about pickup trucks. I'm going to talk about trucks in general, especially when you're looking at like a GMC or a Chevy. I'm not going to really specifically talk about a Ford or a Dodge. I mean, I'll say a little bit about, stuff like that, because my brother bought a Ford and my buddy bought a Dodge. Anyways, so when you're on Craigslist, guys, so let's say you had, let's give us a limit. Let's give us a $3,000 limit, okay? We want a truck that has that for $3,000. Let's bump it up to like 4. So we have $4,000 in our pocket, right? Because when you go $3,000 and under, you're not gonna. You can find decently okay trucks, but you're not gonna find the greatest. Then you can use this technique that I kind of used for my truck, even though my truck was a lot more than $4,000. But I should have paid $4,000 for my truck. Anyway, that's a different story. I'm getting off topic like I normally do. So, when you are looking to buy a truck, especially a Chevy or a GMC, let's make it so from a 2005 to a 95 GMC. So between a 95 to a 2005 GMC or Chevy. Now, those trucks are gonna have any GMC or Chevy, but these ones are a lot easier. We're gonna have torsion keys. You're gonna have a transfer case, four-wheel drive, and all that good stuff. So when you are looking at to buy a vehicle for $4,000 with 100-some plus thousand miles on it, and you might get lucky sometimes. I know there's plenty of guys out there who have found a 95 GMC for $4,000 that has like 100,000, like straight up just 100,000 miles on it, or even fucking 96,000 miles on it. That's great, but majority of the time when you're buying a vehicle for $4,000, when your budget limit is $4,000 and you're buying a vehicle for $4,000, that vehicle is gonna have more than 100,000 miles on it. Really, you'll get lucky and find a vehicle with less than that, depending on what it is. Because most of the time, these vehicles are daily drivers. Now, when I bought mine was a little bit different. We were actually kind of a little bit sketched out because we did the whole Kelley Blue Book, we did the whole VIN search number, we did the whole background of that truck, and that background of that truck came up clean. You know, it came up, no crashes, blah blah blah. It came up with the owners of the title and all that stuff, but it said it came from an auction. The story that a lady was telling us was that it kind of matched up, but at the same time it didn't. And I'm not going to really get into that. That can be a different story. What we want to do is, if you have a friend that's a mechanic if you know someone personally that's a mechanic that knows vehicles very, very well, specifically trucks or Chevy trucks or Ford trucks or Dodge trucks, doesn't matter what kind of truck it is, if they know all of them, they know Ford, Chevy, and Dodge, that's fucking even better. Have him or her, because they're all female mechanics, let's not get sexist here. Some of you guys probably fucking will. Keep that shit to yourself. Bring that person along with you. And don't look at that truck just once. Look at it once with your buddy or whatever. Yeah, hey, give me a day, let me think about it. The next time you look at it, then go for the test drive. The second time you look at it, then go for the test drive. Make yourself interested in it. Look over, start it up. Blah, blah, blah. Say, oh, hey, I gotta get going. Give me a day to think about it, I'll let you know. Then, when you leave, wait a couple hours, text that person, say, hey, or even wait a day. So the next day after that, text that same person, text the person, hey, when can I come back and look at it and take a truck? And if you want to, you can ask that person, can I bring my mechanic along with it? I want to bring my mechanic with me. He wasn't, like I said, before the day before that, say, hey, talk about that. Kind of bring it up a little bit, but not be careful. So the next time you go look at that truck again, bring your mechanic along with you and have that mechanic do a once over. Bring a scan tool. If there's a check engine light on, bring a scan tool with you. Because, check engine lights are scary. It can be fucking anything when one of those things pop up. So when you bring the mechanic with you, have the mechanic look around the whole entire truck. Look at the rockers. If the rockers are gone, that doesn't really matter. That's fucking body. That's what you're gonna get, especially when you live in the state of Michigan or any cold state when there's rust. That's kind of what you get when you buy a Michigan truck. So have them look at everything. Have them fully look at it. Have them look at moving parts, so he can see if anything broken. Have him make sure once over, really good once over, and then have you go for a test drive with your mechanic, plus her or him, whoever's gonna be the seller, and then have the mechanic drive it too, so he can get a feel for the vehicle. And if the mechanic says, and trust the mechanic's instincts, okay? Especially if it's a personal mechanic. This is exactly what I did. Plus my brother and my mom was with me. Trust the mechanic instincts. Say, hey, let me talk to my mechanic real quick. Go somewhere private so that person can't hear your conversation. And have the mechanic just straight up tell you the fucking truth. Now, don't bring anyone a mechanic. Bring a mechanic that you have known for years. Your family known for years, So when that mechanic tells you, hey, this is not going to be a good buy, this and this is going to cost you a shit ton of money to fix this down the road, or this is what's going to happen, especially if it's a diesel with the injectors and stuff like that, or the injectors on, a gas or the lifter knot, or, the crankshaft, or, anything like that in the engine. Because those things are very expensive to fix. I would know about expensive fixes. Can I have that person? Now it's kind of different when you're buying it from a dealership. when you're buying it from a dealership, you can't really do what I did and bring a mechanic with me. You just gotta kind of go with your gut feeling and all that stuff. Another thing is that I want to talk about that kind of pisses me off. One of the videos I was watching, he was talking about this truck that he wants to sell, and you know, I like looking at. I'm a Craigslist fiend. Going on Craigslist and all that stuff. Anyways, this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna make a part 2 for this. After this one, so there's gonna be 2 videos for this because I'm not gonna make this super long. So if you enjoy this one point in time, hit that like up button if you guys are brand new. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. I will always hit this video, but until then, my friends, stay frosty and look out for part 2 of this video.